Welcome to Kidmissing TV. I am your host, Angelina Wilson. This is the case of John Eric Leake. He disappeared on December 10th, 1967 at the age of 37. I almost said the 18th because the zeros have a line through them. I hate it. He was an American journalist and the sports editor of Newsweek magazine until he disappeared. He was born in Albany, New York. He graduated from Syracuse University with a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism. He married Alice Conlon in 1952. They had a daughter and a son. His wife and children later moved to New Jersey and then to Islesford, Cranberry Island, Maine. John was declared missing in December of 1967 and deceased by a court in New Jersey in 1975. They said, declared dead in absentia. Well, yeah, if you're being declared dead, you're absent. That just felt weird to me. His wife was also a journalist who wrote features for the Binghamton News Press, and he wrote sports, and then he went on to Newsweek eventually. He had cover articles on Newsweek about the black athlete, whatever that means, the Indy 500, and the World Series. A writer for Sports Illustrated came in and replaced him 6 months after his disappearance. Goodness gracious, he was last seen in Midtown Manhattan. At the time, he was walking toward the subway to go home. The Pinkerton Detective Agency actually investigated. They were hired by Newsweek. He was the ghostwriter for Bob Gibson's autobiography and had all but submitted the work when he disappeared. Years later, a police officer from the Missing Persons Unit showed his son a February 1968 photo of a corpse who closely resembled Lake but could not be positively ID'd. Must not have been him. He was said to have been admired by journalists and athletes. Peter Benchley. Know that name? Jaws? Anyway, author and screenwriter who edited the radio and TV section at Newsweek at the time, admitted to being intimidated by him. Mario Andretti, auto race driver, called him the most prepared journalist from the national media that had ever interviewed him. Bert Sugar, boxing Raconteur, Raconteur, I don't know what that means, recalls that it was John that moved the press conference from showmanship to seriousness with a single question. Huh. So, he was 37 years old, 6 feet tall, 180 pounds. He wore black rimmed glasses, had a small scar on his chin, and he was wearing a navy blue blazer with a striped lining at the time of his disappearance, or may have been. Okay. If you have any information, you can call the NYPD at 646-610-5000. That's 646-610-5000. He was, obviously he loved sports, duh. But he wasn't a guy that enjoyed wealth, even though he probably made very good money working for Newsweek and interviewing all the, important people in sports. He wasn't really interested in like the trappings of wealth. So if alive, he would have been living a very simple life. I know wealthy people like that you would never know by looking at them on the outside that they were wealthy. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe he wrote something that someone didn't like. Or was maybe investigating something in a sport that someone didn't want out there, some kind of controversy or some kind of illegal something, and someone found out and ended him. I think he meant foul play regardless, but let me know what you think in the comments. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please subscribe and hit that bell. Thank you so much.